incredible matchup we have in week 4. A team that's 2-0 and beat up on last year's state champion up against a team that has played a collectively 4-0 teams in Varina and Monacan. Godwin, better than what their record says they are. Hermitage not only looking for respect and legitimacy in the region, but also looking to do a little payback against Godwin. It was an incredible game of incredible proportions that truly is not just a one-man show, as the Hermitage squad came back 16 points down with 3 minutes to play. It was a whole team effort. Godwin's team, Hermitage's team, and a referee. Everybody got involved.
Week 4 of the season, baby. Big West End matchup, baby. Big West End matchup. You got 0-2 Godwin, 2-0 Hermitage. Don't let the records fool you. Godwin lost to a very good Varina team and also a good Monacan team. Hermitage, having beat Benedictine and perennial Hanover Power, Lee Davis, comes in 2-0 on a roll, baby. On a roll. If they had butter, they'd be on the roll. Having lost 9 starters on offense, 9 starters on defense, they come in trying to break this 4-year streak that Godwin has on them.
Constant high school reporter Larry Willis. If the Godwin Eagles are going to right their ship, they're going to make a yeoman's effort doing so, and number 33 is their man. That man, Chester Fritz, has been the man from the get-go. When Hermitage opened up 50 years ago there for the celebratory coin toss, one of his linemen right there, Ron Axel. Chester Fritz amongst the best in the region. Time for the Panthers to do what they've been doing for 2 weeks straight. They're going to do it against Godwin. The things didn't work out. Godwin defense was all over the passing lanes and the running lanes, and Anthony didn't know where to go, and special teams can't be doing that kind of stuff. 2-0 in the quiet storm. He voices his opinion a little bit there. In the meantime, the ship set sail for the Godwin Eagles, and the yeoman's effort of Johnny June making it happen. Hermitage trying to break down what Godwin was throwing down, and he couldn't have said it any better. Once again, Johnny June creating the damage when the offensive line, making these beautiful holes for this guy. 183 yards on 13 carries. Of course, against Varina, these guys can really score in the red zone, but things would be different. Johnny June head down, makes it 9-0, and of course, Patrick James has to come up with something clever. Thanks for action. Folks, this game may have looked exciting, but it really wasn't. It was a regular dojo, and of course, you kids just want to be on TV. But really, this game was very exciting and all until the second half. Fontel has his mind on football and football on his mind. Anthony Dabney going back 35 yards. Fontel with a presence of mind to cross the football over the plane before Joe Ferry knocks it out. Yes, sir. 9-7. We got a ball game. Godwin answers the call with a 66-yard drive, capped off by Johnny June's second TD of the night, and things are looking good. Now, the defense is catching on to Matt Bristow. Ooh, Jamal Coleman almost to the interception. He had 6 facing it. All right. Craig Blankenship with a punt. Tim Jean-Pierre, the hero versus Benedictine. No, Tim! And Godwin will recover at the 3-yard line. Looks like an easy 6, right? They give it to Johnny Junes. He gets stuck. The defensive secondary is ready for Matt Bristol. They swat it back. Great job by the defense and the defensive coach calling there. But Tim Jean-Pierre still had that muff on in his mind. He was going nowhere. And Godwin got another safety. Junes kept rounding out the yardage and the clock. Bristol with the air attack to Chris Yancey, 5 for 61 yards for the man. And Junes will collect his 3rd TD on the night, making it 23-7. This one from 11 yards out. With 3 minutes left, hey, take it easy, man. Put in the second string, good. Hey, someone give that man an ice cold coach. Yeah, life is good. They're going to win their first district game until this happens. Anthony Dabney looks for Fontel Mine. 6 receptions, 133 yards, and that touchdown makes it 23-15 after the 2-point conversion is good by Phil Jean-Pierre. Then the onside kick. Do you believe, Panthers? Do you believe? Yes! The Godwin Eagles are stunned. 2 plays later, Fontel Mines again gets him even closer, down to the 39-yard line. The next play, Anthony Dabney will find Joe Jean-Pierre, and yes! We've got a tie ball game, except we got 2-point conversion. The place is a pandemonium. The people that are in the parking lot, they're coming back in. They're showing their stuff. People are going nuts. Now, the 2-point conversion has sent the game into overtime to loss. And yes, will you believe? Tied at 23, and the place is nuts. The Godwin Eagles now put their first string back in. And Johnny Junes in overtime will score 14 TD, gets the point is good. Now, time for the Panthers to score, and they do. Joe Jean-Pierre gets a touchdown, but a seemingly meaningless celebration of a hand jive, that one there, called for a foul, and Stottlemyre now has to go for a field goal. It does fill just wide, and Godwin, with the help of some friends, win this one 30-29 in a thriller. And they win their first district game and get that monkey off their back. Celebrate it, boys. You earned it.
Last 3 minutes, we let them back in. Well, they got back in it, and we didn't help ourselves. And not playing pass defense. We made a lot of mental errors, and we substituted a little too freely, and they got right back in it. And it takes a little bit of the sweet taste out of it for me, but it's a win's a win, and we needed this.
I said they fought a hard battle. They played a lot of character, played with a lot of heart. Unfortunately, we came on the bad side of it. We'll test our manhood. Can you come back when it's tough? It's easy to be top dog when you're 2-0. Now we're 2-1. We'll find out what kind of real character we have.
Jules, I need to see your feet. Let's check those feet out. Is there a horseshoe on the bottom of your feet? You were a workhorse tonight, my man. Over 150 yards, rushing the ball, 4 touchdowns. Did I count that right? How do you feel about this game?
I thought our team just put it together this week finally. You know, we had rough 2 first weeks, but we had a good practice this week. Our coaches had us well prepared. We knew Hermitage has a team this year, and they do. We give them all the credit in the world, but we came out to play tonight.
As great a performance you had tonight, I have got to ask you about those last 3 minutes. What happened?
Well, I was sitting on the sideline joking with Coach Axel, and then before I knew it, I ran it through my head. I said, "No, they can't score right here, and then they can't get the onside kick, and then they can't score again and go for 2 and get it and tie it up." But it's just one of those things that just happens in Neverland, you know.
I got my man Andy Sled here. Great game tonight. Offensively, you guys were pushing the Panthers off the ball. What were you thinking?
I mean, it was there tonight. I mean, we've been practicing this whole week. I mean, pounding the ball. I mean, we knew it was there. Johnny's a great running back. He was last year. I mean, the past 2 weeks, I mean, he had over 100 yards, but I mean, we wouldn't execute. We wouldn't get in the end zone. We finally stepped it up this week, and we put the ball in the end zone.